y'all, my name is Emily Favre, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to invite and how to find new ways to invite people through social media. The first thing I want to tell you is that inviting doesn't have to be scary. I know for me as a new coach, it was the one thing that I was afraid to do, but with the different things that we have available to us on Instagram and Facebook, inviting has never been easier. I'll also have you know that things have really changed. Social media has really changed the way we do things and invite, and people even on social media have changed as well. So I'm going to tell you how to take advantage of that and how to use it to the best of your ability. So one of my favorite apps these days, and if you don't have it, you need to download it now, is Instagram. I get about 80% of my business from Instagram, which blows my mind because a couple years ago, that probably wouldn't have been the case. We have to constantly move and learn as social media changes, and now Instagram is really the thing. I still post on Facebook, I still post the same things, but I can use Instagram in ways that I cannot use Facebook for. And a big thing is Instagram stories. I am gonna tell you all about the tools that I use to invite people, and even some of my top coaches, what they use as well. First off, Instagram stories is different than posting on your timeline on Instagram. It is basically live footage of your life and a way for people to get to know you and your personality in a totally different way that they cannot get to know you through just a regular post. But people don't know that there's an opportunity for them to join me just on Instagram stories. They know that there's opportunities for them to join me through my Instagram feed. So a few ways that I do invite people on my Instagram feed is I share my transformation, through the business and through the fitness programs. One of my favorite quotes that I heard from another top coach is you attract what you talk about. What you talk about on your social media is who you're gonna attract. If you're only talking about boot camps, you're probably gonna only attract, people that want to do your boot camp. But if you talk about the business and how it's changed your life and all of that, you're gonna attract more people that wanna be a part of that community as well. I personally make a point to talk about the business about 3 times a week. It doesn't have to be some fancy post. It could just be something simple about how this business has changed your life. I oftentimes too like to put up my transformation about once a week. We all know that Instagram has a different rows once you go to someone's profile. I like personally to have my transformation about every other row, so that when someone comes to my Instagram page, they know that there is something for them right away and they don't have to search through my feed to find it. They see my transformation, they see that this program was done by me and I got results right away. And in that post, the transformation, there's always an invite. And one of my favorite ways to invite is to tell them to drop their favorite emoji. I'll kind of go through what the program is. I'll word it a little bit different. This is a 12-week program. We'll get 30 to 60-minute workouts, meal plan, support, me as your coach through it all. What do you think? Drop your favorite emoji below and I'll DM you. Sometimes I like to put a number on it. I'm looking for 15 people who want to lose 15 to 20 pounds this year, just like I did. Drop your favorite emoji below. I have found that the emoji trick is so simple, and that's what people want. They want something easy and not blasting it all over the internet that they want change. All they have to do is drop a heart or a smiley face or a silly face, and that's their way of telling you that they want to join you. And I message every single person that drops the emoji, whether it's 2 people or 100, I will DM them. So you're probably wondering what exactly I DM them. Well, to be honest, I keep it simple. That's kind of been my motto for this year, is just to keep it simple, because I'm a simple person. I don't like people to message me in word vomit or try to sell me something right away. So I talk to people how I would want to be talked to. I would never want someone, once I ask for information, to send me a huge paragraph of all the details and the prices and all of that, because that's just not creating a relationship right off the bat. So what I do is I will DM them and I say, hey girl, thank you for commenting on my post and showing interest in my upcoming group. I would love to have you, but I'd love to get to know you a little bit better first. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? And also, how much time do you think you can devote to working out per day? That right there tells them that I'm interested in their life, I don't just want their money, and I want to know what their goal is as well, so I know what program to set them up with. Because I'll be honest, I'll have people that come to me maybe for the 21-day fix, and then maybe I found out that 80-day obsession is right up their alley because they're willing to do an hour workout a day. So asking that question right off the bat is how much time they want to devote to a workout tells me a lot right away, and I don't have to do much digging. From there, I get to know them a little bit better. I know a program for the most part right away, what will be best for them. And I tell them about the program, and I tell them about my groups and what's available to them. And that is a simple way to invite with just an emoji. I post that on Instagram, but then I also post that on Facebook as well. Every post and invite that I put up also gets put on my other social media platform. But now I want to tell you about Instagram stories because they have really changed the inviting game and has kind of made our coaching lives a little bit easier. One of my favorite features on Instagram stories is the polls option. It's the opportunity to put up a poll with 2 options and have people vote, whether it's about what dress you should wear or what group you should run next. It is so easy, and it's something that's available to everyone and not something that you only get when you have a certain amount of followers. So I want to tell you a couple of ways to use the poll option. The first option is to ask them about, what they're looking for. So something that I do often is I say, okay, I'm looking for input on my next group and what it should be. Are you more interested in maybe 30-minute workouts a few days a week, or maybe 60-minute workouts and a little bit more hardcore? And I'll put those 2 options up on my poll. And then what's really cool is you can see by clicking on the bottom left side who all voted, and it will just kind of give you a percentage, but you'll actually get to see the faces of everyone that voted. And I will message every single person that has voted. And a lot of times maybe that they're interested in a 30-minute workout and they were too afraid to message you or me. And that's how we start the conversation right away. Hey, thank you so much for voting in my poll. I would love to get you in my 30-minute workout program and accountability group. What do you think? Super easy, kind of breaks the ice because they made the first move and it's not as scary. Something that I always say to my coaches is that the fear is mutual. If you're too afraid to invite them, then they're probably too afraid to reach out to you. So you have to be that first one to reach out, whether it is through the polls or them dropping emoji. Make sure you are the one that is breaking the ice right off the bat because you never know who's waiting for you to message them. Another way to use the polls is just asking for advice and input on your everyday life. One of my favorite things is asking for outfit input. So should I wear the black shoes or the brown shoes? Vote below. And they just vote on the poll. And I have some of my coaches that are moms that will do, what daycare should I put my kid in? 3 days a week or 6 days a week? Or what theme should my daughter's birthday party be? Cinderella or Elsa? And they have told me that works great because what happens is people vote and then they reach out to moms that are just like them, their tribe, the people that they have things in common with. Hey, thank you for your support. I'm really excited to throw my daughter the Cinderella party. Breaks the ice, helps them get to know them right away, and it's not very scary anymore because they started the conversation by voting on that poll. So our newer option that we have available to us on Instagram stories is using the question part of Instagram stories. So on Instagram stories, there's this option and it's called questions. And people can just type in there things that they're curious about your life, or if you want to say drop your email below, they can put it in that question box too. So it keeps everything in one spot, and I have found this so useful for, hey, I'm running a group starting Monday. If you want in, drop your email and I'll email you. And they'll just type it in that little question box. And what's really cool is you can decide that question, and it doesn't even have to be a question, but it's a great way to start conversations and get to know people. For me, that I will oftentimes do like a question party. Ask me whatever you want. People will be like, how can I join your boot camp? And then I'll make it public and put it on my Instagram stories because you can share the questions that are asked. And I say, hey, email me here to join a boot camp. That is such an easy way to get people to join you because you're making it public and you're letting everyone know because only one person asked you, but you're letting everyone know how they can join you by putting it public on your Instagram stories. Lastly, I'm going to tell you how to invite people from the engagement that you get on your posts on Instagram and Facebook. Whether it's someone that likes it or comments on your post, it makes it really easy to find people to invite because obviously these people already support and love you. That's why they're engaging in your stuff. For instance, if you put up a post This is my favorite way to get engagement, is putting up a post of an outfit. Should I wear the red dress or the black dress to my big event on Saturday? You'll get a ton of opinions. That's the thing about the internet, is people love to share their opinions. And I will tend to message all of those people, thanking them for their support and their opinion, and it breaks the ice. Hey girl, thank you so much for voting and helped me choose a dress. I actually did choose the red one, and I'm so excited for this event on Saturday. Do you have any plans for this weekend? Really easy, helps you get to know them, and they'll probably feel very special that you chose to message them and thank them. And the same goes for those who like your post. That is a great way to invite too, because you'll never run out of people, because there's always new people and new faces liking your post and showing love and engagement. A really simple way that I do this is, hey girl, thank you so much for showing your support. I'm really excited about this new fitness journey that I'm on, and I love sharing it with social media. Can I ask what caught your attention? A lot of times they'll say, oh, you're just doing so great, or the workouts look so fun, or the food that you're eating looks so good. What program are you doing? And oftentimes they'll ask you first, and if they don't, that's a great opportunity for you to be like, oh, thank you so much. I'm loving the workouts. It's this new program called blah, 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 blah. So there you have it. My top tips on how to invite differently and not have to be afraid, and how to take the fear out of inviting, and how to have so many different outlets and ways to do it. And I hope that it helped, and I hope that you will get to inviting and help so many people.